Hello, Lauren. It's me, Lauren. And maybe this time I will eventually post this on YouTube, but knowing you, you don't have the guts to do it. So we're just gonna chat. Well, so I've had this idea of starting a vlogging channel and being just my authentic self. Sorry if the camera's shaking. I'm literally putting a little grippy tripod. It's like the grippy tripod. I'm like putting it around my leg. What am I saying? Okay, so I've had the idea to do a vlogging channel for years and years and years and years. And I record all this stuff and then I never post it because I'm like not good with vulnerability. I've had many people tell me that. Acting teachers, people in my real life. Probably why I'm still single. I have something called an avoidant attachment theory or something. Oh yeah, I quit smoking weed January 1st. Well, it's March something. 6th maybe? Oh, hold on. It is March 7th. This is probably my 6th or 7th day in a row smoking weed. Even though I quit January 1st and I was like, I'm never gonna do it again. But the problem is I still had some. And when I ran out of alcohol, which I was like having like a glass or two of wine at night, or, you know, I was substituting, or a margarita, or whatever. When I ran out, I was like, okay, well, I need something. So, of course, I went straight back to the cannabis, which has had a grip on my life for 11 years. Wow, I'm just going to trauma dump. Episode 1, here's my trauma. So I am going to quit when this runs out. I'm being serious. I am going to quit. I only went back to this because I had it on hand. And there is another like this is almost out. There is another cartridge, but you know, I should probably just use all this shit up and then throw this thing out. See, it's cold, that's why it's blue. When it's warm, it turns this color. Okay, you don't care. So where am I going with this? I am 38. I have deep emotional intimacy issues. If you even like think you like me, I will run. I will run. I'll be mean. I will just never talk to you. I will do anything I can to just like shut it down. And then the only people I'm attracted to are people I know in my head are like, it's never going to work out. And so then I'm like, yeah, let me be attracted to them. And I don't know why I'm like that, but I'm very fucked up. So I'm single. I'm 38. Not a good year to feel like, I don't know, I feel like this is, everyone's like, you get your life together in your 30s, and I did have my life together. Maybe like 5 years ago I had my life together. I had like $40,000 saved up. I don't know, I was doing like a lot of investing and like learning about stocks and whatever. I had a full-time marketing job at an agency. I was a traffic manager, project manager. Where it all went downhill. So let me tell you. So I lived in LA for like 10 years. And then shit was expensive. And while I was living in LA, I managed to pay off $10,000 in debt, credit card debt. But then I managed to accrue $21,000 in credit card debt. Then I moved back home to Arizona, and I paid all of it off. I got a serving job. I paid all of it off. Because I had always done like acting classes, improv, like stage theater, just like little small gigs, and then working in restaurants, and then just partying a lot. meeting really cool people, meeting famous people, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, that all came crashing down because I had way too much money and shit's expensive. And what I wanted to, I couldn't even afford an apartment. It was like street parking. So I came back I moved in with my mom and my dad. I was here about a year and I got really depressed. So I was smoking lots and lots and lots of weed and eating. I ballooned to 217 pounds. It was my heaviest. Oh my God. So then I went on keto. I got a job at I got a marketing job. Went on keto. I lost 60 pounds in like 5 months, something like that. Like hardcore keto, like real keto, not even dirty keto, like keto, like like how many carbs are in onions type keto. Like I can't have tomato soup because there's carbs in tomatoes or sugar or whatnot. So then, yeah. And then, I gained it all back. And then I moved. Oh no, yeah, I moved back to LA. Oh my God, I tried to move back to LA like twice. So I moved out there, came back, moved out there, came back. Then I started working at a restaurant and lost a bunch of weight. Did the keto thing. I was intermittent fasting, I paid off all the debt. Once I paid off all the debt, then I was like, okay, I'm skinny. My finances are in order. What's the next step? Because you can't be a server forever. So then I went and got a marketing job as a traffic manager at the marketing agency. Okay, we're back on track. I worked at another agency, moved back to LA, then came back. So when I started working at this agency, marketing agency, I was like a size 6, so I felt really good. I had my finances paid off. Life was good. I had like a cute office job for the first time in my life. I've never had an office job. I've always had like retail or a restaurant job. So that was like my first like grown-up job with like a laptop. And it turns out that I actually really like marketing. And then I quit for a higher paying job. It was like $10,000 more. And then that job, I hated the boss. Here's the thing about me. I cannot be micromanaged. And if you say you cannot micromanage me, I will lose my shit. If you say things like, I need you to do this, I need you to do that, I don't know what it is, but it sets a fire deep in my soul where I'm like, I want to like do bad things to you. Like, if you need to get something done and you say, hey, would you mind, or I really need help, I'll do it 100% of the time because I am a natural people pleaser. The minute you get an attitude with me, ooh, it's over. So my boss, the last project manager, quit and said she was afraid for her life because of how mean the creative director was. I guess it was like a whole thing. Like she wouldn't even drop the computer off if like the creative director was there. Like it was a whole thing. Well, she wasn't wrong because that lady's a bitch. Okay. And so that job didn't last long because I don't put up with bitchy women. I don't put up with people that are just going to be rude to me in general. It's a flaw I have. I wish I could just like take a big gulp and eat shit and keep my mouth shut and be a good little worker bee, but I don't have that in me. It's not in me. I never will instigate anything, but the minute I feel like I'm being controlled or you're telling me what to do, or you're treating me less than, or you get an attitude with me, or you snap at me, it's over. So, yeah, that job sucked. That didn't last. So, then I got another marketing job for the same amount of pay, but this position was remote. But they work with high government clients, and they really needed 2 people for the job that I was doing. And they ran me ragged. I didn't understand what, like, I'm someone who, like, I'm a thinker. I need to fully understand the product, the client, the service before I can, like, grasp what's going on and how to proceed. It's just not like that in advertising agencies when you've got 11 clients and you've got these, like, little one-off things, and, like, it was just too scattered for me. And so I ended up getting fired, and I thought I would be sad about it, and it was actually such a relief. Like, I felt relief when I got fired, because I could tell it was coming, because they would do like the morning check-in with everybody, and then my boss would want to do a check-in right before the end of the day. So it's like sandwiching morning, night. And I think they were just, like, really worried that I wasn't grasping it, and I made a couple of mistakes. Math related. I mean, this is what I learned. I like marketing. I do not like selling the marketing. I like doing the marketing. So I don't want to sell you a product or have, like, a budget timeline or negotiate contracts and all that. I just want to do copywriting and design, and I want to do more of the creative idea brainstorming. I don't want to be the account executive. I just don't. I don't like feeling... I can't do math to save my life. So budget timelines are a big issue for me, because there's just too many spreadsheets and, like, formulas, and my brain just doesn't work that way. I'm too scattered. Like, I can't handle it. I just can't handle it. I'm a creative person, unfortunately. I wish I had the ability to be, like, a doctor or lawyer or something, but my brain just doesn't like that. And that's something I'm not, like, overly detail oriented especially when it's, like, math. So anyways, I did get laid off, but I got unemployment, and I was making $320 a week. And then, I don't know why, but I just kept putting money on my credit card like everything was fine. Like, I was like, oh, I'll get money again. Well, I should tell you, before I got fired, I was miserable at my job, okay? A lady hit my Mini Cooper, totaled my Mini Cooper. And, so I was already, like, in a, like, I hate my life, I need to treat myself type vibe, because I was living at home. During this time, my parents got divorced, so my mom moved up to Denver. I was still living with my dad, working remote. And the reason I hadn't moved out at that point is because he got this big-ass dog who he got for himself, but the dog decided that he was my dog. This is the dog. And he's crazy, and he bites people, and let's just say he has protection issues, so I have to be really careful with him, and I couldn't leave him, but I also couldn't put him in a situation where, like, an apartment where there's lots of people or something might happen while I'm not there. I mean, he's literally broken the window because the FedEx guy, he didn't like the FedEx guy, so he broke the front window that's next to the door. So, this guy is, he's got problems, but I love him, and I can't just leave him. So that's why I was still living at home with my dad. Then, my dad's never been, like, a healthy individual, but it got progressively worse and worse and worse. And now it's to the point where he's, like, literally, like, he can't walk without, like, clinging onto the wall, even though I've bought him, like, walkers and canes and whatever. So he like clings to the walls and like, guess who's cleaning the walls? It's not him. And he like pees in empty water bottles or whatever he can find that's disposable because he can't make it to the bathroom all the way. He's like peed his pants when people have come over to visit because he can't walk fast enough to get to the bathroom, and his feet are like all purple and swollen. So his health is just like rapidly declining, and now it's at a point where I can't move out because I feel completely stuck here. So that wasn't really helping with the depression. Then I lost the job. Then that same month, my dog got diagnosed with diabetic ketoacidosis. Had to go to the hospital for 6 days, which wasn't cheap. Then she had to go on insulin. I had to learn how to give her insulin. She was Corgi Chihuahua. Chihuahuas do not like insulin shots. It was horrible. And then then my sister and my mom were going on vacation to Alaska to see the Aurora Borealis in Hawaii. Just Hawaii to celebrate my mom's 75th birthday. And so I went along with both of them. Even though I had no fucking money, I was putting everything on credit cards and just living off this $320 a week unemployment like an idiot. And then Lucy, my dog, while I was on vacation, she stayed at the vet. The vet said that she wasn't eating, so they couldn't give her the insulin. She ended up back in the emergency room. She was there for another some odd days and then died. So that was about 20 grand in vet bills, insulin bills, all that good stuff. That was 20 grand that I put on my credit card. And I didn't have a job. Then I lost my job that same month, like a week after, like, yeah, I don't even know. It's all blurring together, to be honest. But that same month. And then I like spiral. Oh my God. Then a month later, that was January. Yeah, a month later, I think it was a month later, my grandpa died. And it's not like my grandpa like I never see. It's like my grandpa that I'm, was close with. And so I don't know, I was unemployed. I was living at home in my 30s. My dog from my 20s that's been with my ride or die, that's been with me everywhere, died. That devastated me. My grandpa died. I had $20,000 in dog vet bills. So what did I do? I mean, I couldn't work. I'm not kidding. Like, it felt like a child died. Because again, I am single. That was like literally my child, Emotionally, that's who I relied on. Oh my God, let's not talk about that. So anyway, I just like really spiraled. And I lost my shit, dude. Like, I bought a brand new TV that I didn't need. I bought patio furniture because when my mom moved out, she like gave the patio furniture to Goodwill for whatever reason. So that was like $3 grand. Then this large ass TV that was like basically I think $3 grand. And then I'm already 20 grand in debt for my dog. But the way I was in that mindset, I was just like, I don't even fucking care. Like, I'm already 20 grand in debt for something that I didn't even want to spend 20 grand on. So I'm just going to make myself feel better and buy all this shit that I don't need. So, long story short, it is, March 7th. Oh, then when I did get a job, my sister convinced me, because I was like, I hate spreadsheets, I'm bad at math, blah, blah, blah. She quit her corporate job to go buy a dog grooming mobile business. Buy it, not be a groomer. But she convinced me I should go be a groomer. So I went to PetSmart. At 37 years old, I was a bather at PetSmart for $15.50 an hour, coming from $65,000 a year down to $320 a week. Then I made $15.50 an hour to clean up dog shit in kennels. And when you're a bather, you don't get the cute fluffy dogs. You get like, you know, the German Shepherds, the Pit Bulls, the Labradors, and they're all wild and they want to yank on you. And I'm 37 and I'm trying to like lift these large dogs into these bathing things and they're yanking me. It was just a fucking nightmare. So I wasn't happy doing that. And I was like, oh God, I gotta get back into marketing somehow, but more on the creative side, like the social media side. Well, that was in November. Then my sister was like, well, I need you to fly out and help me do this expo for her mobile dog grooming business. And so I said I would go. And then I went to take the time off from PetSmart, and it was during their holiday blackout period, which is apparently, because it was November 22nd I was going to go. And they're like, oh, that's blacked out because anything after November 15th is blacked out. So as I told my sister I couldn't go, and she's like, you don't even like that job. What the fuck? I need you here. Like, blah, 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 like freaked out on me. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm flying to Denver. And then she's like, oh, and we want to meet Alfie too, because I got this dog to make myself feel better. This little fuzzball right here. So I had to like fly me and Alfie out for a week. I went and did that job, came back, had no job. And then, during that time I was also emotionally spiraling. So I thought I'd make myself feel better with this dog. That's right. I've got 1, 2, 3 dogs now. Because I was just, this is the same thing I was doing, trying to spend all my money. I was trying to fill an empty void. It was just, I can't explain when Lucy died. I think I may have lost my mind. Like, and I know some people are like, it's just a dog. Those people can go fuck off. Like, they don't understand. When you have, like, no real, like, you know, children or significant other or whatever, you know, all my friends are scattered. I don't have a best friend. I don't even have, like, friends in Arizona where I live. Like, I don't have somebody to, like, call to go get happy hour. I have nobody. It's just harder, I think, when you get older. Like, you don't really have those close friendships. And then moving here, it's like the people I did know, like, I still talk to them, like, you know, over DMs or texts or whatever. But they've got, like, husbands and children and careers, and here I am living at home, accruing debt. It should be the opposite when you're living at home. Buying dogs. So, where was I even going with this? I don't know. The point is, I'm now at a point where January couldn't find a job. February, couldn't find a job. It's now March. I had my second interview with a company. It's a medical place. They want me to, they're going to talk about it on, they want me, they like me and I like them. And I would be running all the marketing and sales. But again, it's like more of a startup, so they're only looking for someone to help out a couple days a week. It wouldn't be full time. So again, like, even if I get this job, I won't have full employment, but it's better than what I've been doing, which is doing Uber Eats. deliveries and shopping, which that is an actual nightmare. I don't like driving around in traffic. I don't like driving around at night, which is when people like order things, dinner time. The Uber Eats shopping just sucks because you're never gonna get. It takes too long for the amount of it's just Uber Eats is not it, okay? And I'm 38 doing Uber Eats in a fucking Tesla that I bought when I was making $65,000 a year and hadn't started accruing debt yet, and thought I was in a good place financially. So anyway, I tried to just like pay off the credit card debt, so I cashed out my retirement account like an idiot because I didn't know that was protected at the time. Trying to help pay off these bills, but the interest rate is too much. They're all like 28, 29%. I'm just going to be real honest with you. Like I haven't already been. I am probably $62,000 in debt. Credit card debt. How the fuck did I manage to rack up $62,000 in credit card debt while living at home paying no rent? Great question. Between being unemployed and spending money like I was just gonna go get another salary job, and then my 8-month stint as a $15 an hour dog bather at PetSmart. Then buying all these fucking dogs. I lost my mind. I lost my mind when my dog died. And now I can't even move out because my dad is literally like failing in health, and I've got 3 fucking dogs, and one of them's a psycho. Although I didn't pick him out, but he kind of picked me out, so I guess I'm stuck with him. My dad just brought him home one day. And they weren't even the rescue agency, because he was Riley, this dog, he was on the euthanasia list, and they weren't going to give him to my dad. But then my dad said he lived with me, so they came and did an at-home visit. And because I'm able-bodied, I didn't know this at the time, but the reason they gave him the dog was because there's a capable, able-bodied person in the home. So basically, this responsibility got thrown on to me. Anyway, I just feel like I'm stuck. I'm fucking stuck. And the $62,000, it fluctuates like 61, 62, depending on when the bills come through. Is like an ankle. It's like a weight around my ankle, and it feels like I'm drowning. And then I'm like, well, if I file for bankruptcy, I will, one, unfortunately lose my relationship with American Express, which I was really enjoying for the flight perks and all that. But more importantly, I can't move out right away because I'm going to have a bankruptcy on my, like, whatever you call it, not credit report? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be a bankruptcy on me for 10 years. And there's no way to be like, well, my dog died and I lost my mind, and then I went through this depression, and then my grandpa died, and then I started buying all this shit I didn't need, and I kept pretending like everything was fine instead of like going out and getting a job because I couldn't like actually go get a job because I was too fucking depressed. And oh, and the medication that I'm supposed to be taking for depression, anxiety, oh, that's about $400 a month without insurance. So there goes my mood stabilizer. In all honesty, I probably should still be on the mood stabilizer, but I can't afford it. So, I don't know. I guess I'm just using this moment as a confession. And I don't know what to do. So I'm just talking into a void. So I think if I get this job, I should take it, even though I'll probably be like 2-3 days a week. Who cares? It'll get my mind back into like the marketing mindset. I actually did 2 marketing proposals for their 2 businesses. Like I took the time to really think about it, got my creative juices flowing again, which felt really good to like. And also during this time of unemployment recently, like when I quit smoking weed January 1st, right? The past 2 months, I've put together an affiliate marketing website. So I've been writing blogs and working on that. And then I started posting again on my YouTube channel. The problem with my YouTube channel is when I originally was just doing all these like crazy story time videos, like, oh, like I got drunk and did this, or oh, like just like funny but slutty story times. Do you know what I mean? And while I would love to watch a funny slutty story time, I don't need people to know that my face is attached to those funny slutty story times. Yeah. Back in like 2016, with my first video was like Russell Brand jiggled my vagina, and I talked about like my sexual experience with Russell Brand, and that got like I think 20,000 views the first week, and I thought I was like famous. And I started posting all my crazy storytime videos that I never told anybody about. And the channel was originally named Single Drunk Female. I thought it was funny. They turned that into a TV show. But I had the name first. Single Drunk Female was mine. And I even was writing a book called Single Drunk Female. Confessions of an Anonymous LA Party Girl. Anyway. So yeah, that's just not the look I'm going for anymore. I wonder why. Nobody likes a 38-year-old hoe. So then I tried to change it into a makeup channel. Well, in order to I'm not like a specific technique person. I like to review products and like test them out. Well, in order to do that, I'm not a famous makeup YouTuber, so like I have to buy this shit. Well, when you're $62,000 in debt, buying makeup for your hobby YouTube channel is like not great. Oh, and I hadn't used the YouTube channel for so long that I got demonetized, because if you don't post after 6 months, it automatically demonetizes you. So now I'm having to like re-meet that threshold of like, what is it? 4,000 watch hours or something like that. So I'm like, now I'm having to like post new content. The makeup thing, then I was like, I'll do get ready with me's. And then I'm like, well, what are I talking about in the get ready with me? So then I was talking about celebrity drama. Then I tried doing celebrity drama review. Girl, that whole thing is like all over I don't know what I'm thinking. It's like slutty story times / makeup reviews / celebrity then I was like, I'll do try-on hauls. And then I'm like, well, I gained too much weight. Like, it's like, I can't win, dude. I can't win. So right now, here's where we're at now. Right now, I am hoping I get this job on Monday. Just to have a reason to like leave the house and have it not be for Uber Eats reasons. Then I hope, so here's one thing. Say I get the job, it's Monday, Tuesday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. Then I could work on YouTube and my affiliate marketing website. And then probably Saturdays, I'll probably have to do Uber Eats just for extra income. And then the money, so the YouTube channel, I was like, maybe I'll start a marketing YouTube channel so I can teach marketing. And, you know, I think also it helps if I'm researching something and learning something, it reinforces it to teach it to others. So I thought that could be a good idea to start a marketing like how-to channel. And then that way it helps with like if people want to hire me, it's like, hey, look, I actually do know what I'm talking about. And then, I don't know what, then I think I do have to file for bankruptcy because I don't want to, but I can't pay off $62,000 and I'm not trying to get sued either. So what do I do, you know? So I got a consult with a bankruptcy attorney. So I have to like, if I'm going to do it, like file the paperwork and send it over to him. Like, yes, I'll be your client, which I really think I just need to do that, get that off my back. Like literally it's like a weight holding me down. So I feel like I'm drowning. So I think I really just need that $62,000 off my back and be like, hey, you know what? You did ruin your relationship with American Express. You did ruin your credit card report, whatever, history, credit score. And it sucks. And it's embarrassing this is happening at 38 years old. Would have been better if it happened at like 20. But that's just how life works. And then I think I need to get a job. I would like a full-time job, but in this economy, it's not really working out. And then I think maybe I'll work on a marketing YouTube. I don't know. I want to do YouTube. I just don't know what. And then I was like, well, I kind of want one channel that's just for like me to practice my vulnerability and open up. Just kind of like, you know, have my own like vlog style channel that's like the real me, but then also that's so embarrassing. If anybody besides me watches this video, I'll probably die of embarrassment and wait for the earth to swallow me whole. So, yeah. That's where I'm at. And also, I need to get the money thing correct, and I also, when I started really having financial trouble, I cut like all my spending. Like I cut Netflix, I cut my Peloton subscription, which I was like, that's $45 a month. The amount of weight I gained from like 2 months of no Peloton, because I didn't change my eating habits. If anything, like look, I literally just had Burger King for lunch. Like things aren't going well for me. Okay, if things aren't going well, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna stress eat. That's not for you, Riley. That's not for you. I know you want it, but it's not for you. If things aren't going well, I stress eat. That's how I cope. I'm like, I want distraction, okay? I want drugs. I want alcohol. I want food. I want to binge TV. or Netflix or whatever, you know what I mean? Like I want something, distract. Then I noticed, this is just something I noticed recently. I'll get like really bad thoughts in my brain. Like, you know, when you have flashbacks of like, oh my God, why did I say that to that one person? They probably think this, you know, when that crosses my mind at night, I automatically like find my brain like switching to something to distract it. And now I'm at a point where I at least recognize it. So then I try just like sitting with it. It's too uncomfortable. But I think that's a lot of where my vulnerability issues stem from, is I can't just like sit with my uncomfortableness. I'm like, distract, find something. I was nervous about my job interview today. So instead of writing the marketing proposals yesterday, what did I do? I cleaned my office and my room and like I'll only clean if I can use it as a distraction for something else. Otherwise, I will not clean. I hate it. And then I caught myself cleaning and I was like, you need to be working on the marketing proposals so you can show them what you can do. And I was like, this is me distracting myself. I'm literally distracting myself right now with something I don't even want to do, which is cleaning, but it sounds easier than sitting down and writing a marketing proposal. So in my brain, I was like, let me just do that, because that needs to get done anyway. So I'm still being productive. You know, it's like... Does this say I've been talking for an hour and 19... Who the fuck's gonna watch this, Lauren? Oh my god. So, I guess this is just gonna be for me. If someone watched this, which I highly doubt somebody watched this to the end, but if by chance you found this, and if by chance you've finished to the end, just leave like a random comment so I know. No, that might make me nervous. Just write like fiddle leaf tree. If you write fiddle leaf tree, I will know that you've made it to the... Oh no. I might not post this on the YouTube. My perfume smells... Oh, my perfume smells so good. It's the Fenty. Oh, God, that's good. I talked about it on my makeup, my other channel. I got this in the Allure Beauty box. It smells so good. The other channel, I don't know what the fuck to do with it, but I can't post this. I know that. So, I just feel like I'm like this fake person. Not fake, but it's not like this, you know. I'm like, hey guys, what's up? I can't even do it right now, but yeah, I don't know. And then like it's like I kind of hate that person, so then it's like I don't want to post, but then it's like I really just want to play with makeup, but like I don't have money for makeup. I just want to do like makeup reviews and get ready with me's. Maybe. The celebrity drama, it's like, okay, I guess. It's just like, I don't really love it. I like to like do a quick overview of what's going on, but I don't know if I want to be the person that's like, I just don't care that much to talk about other people. To like do a whole dissection on them. You know what I mean? Like I was doing the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni thing. Well, I actually am super invested in that. Oh, but I did one on like Elon Musk having his baby mama problems or whatever. It's like, I don't really care about Elon Musk and his baby mama problem. Like, I'm just testing things out on that channel because I don't know what to do with it. Then I tried a podcast. I was just like, fuck it, try something. I have like one podcast episode with no other podcasts. Then I have like all these random drama videos. And then I have like a Get Ready With Me where I'm talking about drama. It's like, what are you doing on that? And then I have a bunch of YouTube shorts doing makeup reviews, which are just really TikToks that I moved over to YouTube. And then there's like, I banged a grandpa story time. It's like, me when I was like in my 20s and I had sex with some hot rocker lead singer dude in Vegas that we went and saw the band, and he was like 40, but it turned out he was like a grandpa or something, and so I didn't actually fuck a grandpa. I just need you to know that. I mean, I guess I did. But he looked like Jesus. Okay, okay, anyway, I just needed to vent. And I can't post this on YouTube. I might post this and leave it unlisted for me to watch later. And no way in hell. If somebody's actually seen this, you guys are gonna judge me so bad. Or maybe there's people like me. Do you feel like me where we're all like together, little misfit, like fuck ups, like what are we doing with our lives? Or are you all like, burn that witch? Like, I don't know. Well, it's Friday, March 7th, and it's 4:45, and I think it's time to lay down and watch the new episode of Severance. Yeah, what else can be done? I was gonna go Uber Eats just for extra income because I'm fucked, but it's been raining all day, and I can't see at night, like, the houses, and I get nervous. I'm gonna get like kidnapped, and then I hate driving it, and it's like a whole thing. I hate driving at night. I was checking the weather to see. Now I'm just high and rambling, but whatever. Who's gonna watch this? Literally no one. It's 50 degrees. Okay, it's going to be raining until sunset, and then it'll be dark the rest of the. This is not a good night for money. I can't go out in the rain right now. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna let the anxiety go. Oh, I could go get the bankruptcy paperwork ready. Although they need 2 years of back taxes, and guess who didn't do their taxes the last 2 years? Because I was unemployed. So then it's like, I always do my taxes, but it's always because I have one W-2, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have a lot of other info to give. But in the past years, I've been unemployed / so I was like taking money from the government, which feels great. And then I had this like job at PetSmart. I'm like, what? I don't even know how to do my taxes now. Like, I have to go. What paperwork do I need for unemployment? Oh my God, for unemployment, like I don't even. So in order to even get a bankruptcy attorney, I have to go do 2 years worth of. I'm so overwhelmed. Oh, I seem like a fucking mess. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna title this, I'm a 38-year-old loser. And maybe some of you will understand, and maybe this will be the ultimate test of vulnerability. Will I post this? If I do post it, I hope nobody watches. I'm just gonna make up a random like Gmail account and post on there. I'm trying to think of a username, but I don't know. We'll see what the username is. I was gonna be like, bye guys, like I do on my other channel, but I don't think anyone's gonna watch. Bye if you did. Fiddly fig. Don't forget.